week 7 is 50th October.
15.
Sorry, not October. Sorry, it's November.
November.
Okay. So start your, watching lectures and all accordingly, because there will not be any extension for the due dates. Okay. So sessions will be on time. We'll update the calendar accordingly. So see, this upcoming Tuesday, we will be having session for week 6 open session. Okay. Because we have to adjust the session for week 7 accordingly. Okay. So today, that's why we are going to discuss solve with us of week 5. Okay. And upcoming Tuesday, we will discuss the content of week 6, so that we can adjust the uh, sessions for week 7, because due date for week 7 is 15 November. Okay, I hope this point is clear to you. Okay, do not wait once your due date of week 6 will finish, then you will start the week 7. It will be a bit difficult to manage then within 2 days. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you.
Sir,
Uh,
it is not after 2 days, right? If you said we'll go with the portal. So 6th Wednesday is when we have to submit week 5.
no,
And
yeah, week 6 is 30th, right?
week 6 is 13th, right?
Yeah, 13th. Yeah, sorry, not 30th. Sorry, 13th.
So we
And
exactly have a week.
I'm talking about week 7.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
week 7 is 50th November, I think. I think Friday is there, right? 15th. You can cross check, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay. So that was just a general suggestion to all of you, so that you can start the uh, content accordingly. Okay. Anyway, sessions will be there. So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is peer day code. Everyone, please join this. So that I think, so that we can start the session and we will discuss the question. Is my voice? Okay. Yeah. Please join this. I hope everyone is aware about it, right? Just enter, just write down joinpd.com in your browser. And after that, you have to enter this code. Code is EDFFMQ. Okay. So please everyone join it fast. You will get some sort of idea whether you are able to do the questions within the given time limit or not. Okay. That's the idea behind this solve with the session. I think you didn't get the result yet, right?
Yes, sir. Long.
Yeah,
Not
will
yet.
I mean maybe by tomorrow or max to max day after tomorrow they will uh, publish
We've
the
got the results, sir.
You got the result for
Yes, sir.
quiz one of
Yeah, in the morning itself we got it.
for stats 2.
Yes, sir.
Not everyone.
Morning you mean afternoon, right? Because
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, because
Early
around
afternoon we got it.
correct around 12 I had seen the result. Then okay, then it's okay. Maybe they have released.
So in the dashboard, is it visible or?
Yeah, it might be visible on dashboard, right? You can see.
No,
I
I think
couldn't.
I think she's talking about answer script. The official results are not out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, then they will
The official
release.
results are not out. The
Yeah, I'm talking
answer
about
transcript
official.
is out.
Yeah, I'm talking about official result. I mean marks of quiz
It's
one. Okay,
not out, right? The
yeah.
official ones.
See. What I'm saying, if it's not there, they will uh, upload. They will release by tomorrow or max to max day after tomorrow. That is my plan. Okay. So I hope everyone has joined. Please join it fast so that we can start this session.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has everyone joined? Or there is someone who
Yes, yes, sir. Join.
Okay, those who haven't joined till now, please join it fast. And what you have to do, it's a similar procedure. You have to enter joinpd.com on your browser, either in your phone or laptop, whatever you have. And then enter this top right corner code. You can see on my screen, EDFFMQ. Okay, then you will be able to see the slides, whatever I'm going to present on my screen. Okay, if you are okay, then okay, I will wait for 2 more minutes, then we will start the session. Okay, all of you covered the lectures of week 5 or is still going on?
Going on.
Going
Yes,
on.
sir. Week 5 completed.
Not completed yet.
Okay. No worries, we'll try to solve the question. I think week 5 is not that much difficult. Okay. We'll try to solve some questions. Okay, do not worry. There is some background noise. Okay. Once we will complete this questions from the slide, we will see the practice questions from practice or activity. Anyway, you can refer the practice assignment solution PDF. If still you have doubt, we can discuss. So solution PDF has been already uploaded on the portal under supplementary content. Okay, then let me start. So I put one just general question. Okay, let me see what is your opinion on this. Okay, let me give you 1 minute. So be honest with this. It's just a opinion. Okay, whether it's not like you will get some grade or something else.
There should have been one more option. Confusing, sir.
Okay, then I think there is no option to write. Okay, no. So confusing. Which topic? I mean, which lecture? Any specific lecture?
Um, how we find the CDF, the first two.
Okay.
Maybe we watched it in a hurry. I don't know.
No worries, no worries. So we have some questions. Okay. And I will take 1 or 2 more questions, then we'll solve this. Okay. Maybe that will give you some idea. Okay. Should I increase the time limit? Because I received only 12 responses. Yes, no?
It says logged. Teacher
Yeah, I
has
logged
logged.
it. Okay, let me give 30 seconds.
No, no problem.
Okay, be honest with your answer. Okay. Not for this question, for other questions as well. Whatever answers you are getting, whether do not worry whether it's wrong or right. At least you should try because you will get some sort of idea. Yeah, this kind of questions you are able to solve in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So that will give you some confidence to solve the questions during the quizzes or whenever you are going to solve the graded and all. Okay, let me see the. It's okay. 5 people are saying only 1 people are saying option A, 5 with B, 4 with E and F. Okay, what options? Okay, medium. No idea. I went to watch the lectures covered, but not able to solve it. Okay. So for those who have selected option 1, then it's good. For medium, then it's also good. You have to just try to solve more questions. For hard, again you have to do the practice. Option 4 and 1 are some sort of similar. Option 5, if you haven't started the watching lectures, do not worry. We will try to solve some questions. Maybe that will give you idea. And also, I would suggest try start watching lectures of week 5. And for option number 6, if you have covered quickly and you are not able to solve the question, so I hope the questions from these slides will give you some sort of idea, and we'll try to solve some more questions if we will finish the questions on time of the slides. Okay, so let's start the very first thing. So there is one theorem in week 5. Okay, so what is that theorem? The theorem says, suppose x is a continuous random variable with probability density function f of x. Okay, there is another function of x called gx. The one thing, gx should be monotonic for that particular support of x. So what do you mean by monotonic? Anyone?
Either increasing or decreasing.
Either increasing or decreasing, right? It shouldn't be increasing as well as decreasing. Okay, so if suppose there is a function which is monotonic for the support of x with this derivative, means you are able to find the derivative of that function, which is called g dash x. Then PDF of that particular function of your x, that means y equal to gx, will be given by this. So this theorem you can apply directly when, if the y equal to gx is monotonic for that particular support of x. So you have to keep in mind this particular point, that function should be monotonic. If it's not monotonic, then you have to start with the CDF of your runtime variable. Okay, we will see the questions related to that also. Then what is the then you can directly find out the PDF of this y, which fy of y will be given as 1 upon modulus of g dash g inverse y, fx of g inverse y. Okay, do not worry about the notations. We will see next question is based on this part actually. Okay, so let's start. Okay, theorem is okay, right? You got the idea? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
this theorem you can keep in your mind. This is helpful for quiz 2 examination also. Now, so next question says, let x be a continuous random variable with the following PDF. F of x is 3x square. Support of x is 0 to 1. So there is another function of x. You have defined y as a x cube. Then you have to find the PDF of random variable y. Okay. So tell me whether x cube is monotonic or not.
Yes, monotone.
No. Okay, let me draw a graph. So what kind of graph is for x cube? For x cube, you will find the graph something like this. Yes or no?
Yes.
So is this monotonic?
No.
This is not monotonic, but that gx, I mean gx should be
Monotonic in the given range, sir.
correct.
No,
Correct.
given range.
Yeah.
Range is
This
there.
should be
0.
monotonic for support of x, right? So here support of x is 0 to 1, right? If I'm going to plot for 0 to 1, let's say this is 0, this is 1, then for this particular support of x, this is monotonic, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right? Are you getting? So normally graph of x cube is this kind, right? But for the support of x, this is monotonic. You can see, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I got the idea. Y equal to x cube is monotonic for the support of, for the given support of x. That means I can apply the theorem directly. All right.
I thought
So
the entire graph is monotonic. Why is not
Sir,
the
even
entire-
otherwise, also it is monotonic, no, sir. In the entire given range.
Isn't it always increasing? X is cube.
but it will no. Thing is from where you are starting, something like that.
No, even if it is minus infinity to plus infinity,
Then yeah, then in that case, that's what I'm saying, right? It should be depend on your support of x.
No, sir. What I am saying, what we are saying is, it is not only in the given range, but even the entire range of x, that y equal to x cube is monotonic.
No, no, it is not.
See, yeah, go ahead. Then
Why not? Because it is increasing even in the third quadrant also. The value of y is increasing, no, isn't it?
You have just x cube only. If you have a x square function, x square coefficient is 0 in this particular function. If that is non-zero, then you have a increasing and decreasing curve. in near the origin.
Sorry, I
No,
didn't
no, no,
understand.
no. Actually, his point is correct. See, if you talk about entire domain for all real numbers, then it's kind of increasing, like monotonic function. So you can cross check with also, right? If you take the derivative of this, for example, then derivative will be for x cube, it's a 3x square, right?
3x square, yeah.
And 3x square is what? It will be greater or equal to for all real values of x. Are you getting? See, if 3x square is there, derivative of first part, this is greater or equal to for all like real value for all real x, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it is
Right?
increasing every time.
It's a increasing. That's mean. Yeah, correct. You are right. Okay.
Yeah, that's all, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So okay, now
Wait, so
my key idea is you need to check first thing here whether it's a for the given support you can simply clearly see it's a monotonic increasing. Now I can apply, since my function is monotonic, I can apply the theorem directly, right? No need to go with the CDF. Okay. So now do the I mean just apply this theorem and try to solve this question. Okay. I'm going to give you 3 minutes, and after that we will see the solution of this question. If you need extra time, please do let me know. I will increase the time limit. Okay.
sir, is monotonic and one function different?
See, okay, you will tell me what do you mean by 1-to-1 and mono? I mean, what's the definition of 1-to-1 function?
Well, for each input, we have a unique output.
Okay, and what is the air monotonic?
Um, uh, I have heard it from you guys, but you guys keep saying it's always increasing or decreasing, which should always translate to being 1-1 indirectly.
No. See. First thing, you cannot say it's always same. Okay, first thing I didn't say because the first time I'm taking the session for week 5. Okay, because see, they can, I mean, those your 1-to-1 and monotonic function, you can't say they are always necessarily same, right? They can overlap. Overlap means, let's say, okay, what is your 1-to-1 means? Suppose there is one function, any function f of x. All right. Okay. This is 1-to-1. This means what? If you're putting x1, let's say x1 equal to x2. I mean, if I'm saying f of x1 equal to x2, f of x2, then I will say x1 equal to x2, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you will not get two different inputs.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. For example, x cube. Okay. For x cube. But if you see what is the monotonic? If it monotonic means for it should be entirely non-decreasing or entirely non-increasing.
Yeah.
Right. For example, suppose I'm saying your function is f of x is 5, a constant function, which is possible.
Yes.
And okay, tell me, if your function f of x is 5, which is what? Monotonically, it's a non-increasing and non-decreasing, right? But
Yeah.
can you say, is it 1-to-1?
No, it's
No,
not.
right?
Yeah.
So you cannot say always it will be same, but for some cases it can be.
Wait, so y is equals to 5 is a monotonic function?
Yeah, you tell me whether it should be monotonic or not.
It shouldn't be, right?
Okay, how? Yeah, correct me. I might be wrong. I'm not saying it's correct.
Well, it's technically it's neither increasing nor decreasing, so it doesn't fall into the criteria for being monotonic. I'm not sure, sir.
Okay. See. If not, it's
I
the
think monotonic means it should have only one trend. It
correct.
should be either increasing or decreasing, or it can be even constant also, if I am
So
right.
okay, if it's not monotonic, that means it can increase, it can decrease, right? Both, something like. Okay. So thing is, y equal to 5 means what? If you are going to make changes in values of x, it doesn't increase or decrease, right? Y equal to 5. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Right. So you can say it's a monotonically constant function. You can't say it's increasing or decreasing. Right? See, if you have graph something then let's say something like this, okay, then you can't say it's a monotonic something. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. If you have y equal to 5, y equal to 5 means what? Let's say some sort of there, right? So if you are going to make change in any values of x, it's nothing increasing, decreasing, right?
Okay, yeah, makes sense. That's why it's monotonic.
It's okay. Yeah, we'll discuss that one point. Okay, maybe you got the idea, right? That so key idea is you can't say it will always be same, but
Okay.
for some cases it will be same. You can take the x cube example. Okay. Okay. Anyone need extra time for this question? Yeah, that's what we have seen, right, Pyari, in the 3x cube cases, right? We
Yeah,
have seen
yes,
the derivative. You can see the derivative is derivative was greater or equal to 0, right?
correct.
Yeah. So you can similarly cross check for this part. Okay, so I got very few responses. I mean, you didn't try, or you are still trying?
No option is visible, sir.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Still trying, sir.
Okay, okay, sorry. Yeah, this would be the, actually I was on the question. Me. Let me give you some one more minute. If you need extra time, do let me know.
So in that formula, how do we find that G inverse Y, sir?
Okay, so what is your y? Okay, y is what? Y equal to g of x, right?
Yeah,
So x will be
Y equal to G of X, X is Y is
g.
X cube. Sorry, Y equal X
I'm
cube.
just I'm saying y equal to gx, right? Forget about x cube. That means, can I write x is nothing but g inverse y?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Everyone has attempted, or everyone is trying, right? This part, or
Yeah, trying, sir.
so should I increase time limit?
Yes,
It
sir.
would be nice, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me give you one more minute, and if you need extra time limit, do let me know. Okay. Do you need extra time limit?
No, sir, it's enough.
Okay, so problem seems very simple, easy, and you are not getting. Okay, no worries. Let's try to solve this. Okay, so what is the theorem first of all? Let me write so that we can relate with the notations. So theorem says x is a continuous random variable with some PDF fx, right? There is another g of x, which is let's say y equal to gx. Okay, this should be what? Monotonic for support of x, condition. Okay, and if this is the case, then I know with derivative g dash x will be what? T of dx g of x. All right. Now, so theorem says then PDF of my y, that is gx, will be, or is given as f y of y is nothing but 1 upon modulus of G dash G inverse Y, okay, into Fx of G inverse Y. All right. Now, so my f of x for my question, okay, I forgot to see the responses. 5 people with option A, 4 are with option B. Okay, let's see. So fxx is what? 3x square, right? For the support of x.
Yeah.
Okay. And 0, it will take value 0 otherwise. And y is what? X cube. Okay. Now, let's try to solve the question. Okay. So, y is what? Y equal to x cube equal to g of x. Correct? Yes or no? So,
Yes.
from here, what
Yes,
I
sir.
can get? Y raised power 1 by 3 equal to x.
Yes, sir.
Right? So, from here, if you have y equal to g of x, so x I can write as a g inverse of y. Right? So, this means what? Are you getting? So, g inverse y is what? This means I can say g inverse of y is nothing but y 1 by cube. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so what is your g of x? So g of x is x of cube. That is, now from here, what will be g dash x? 3x square, right? Differentiation of this part, right? You know, differentiation of x raised power n is nothing but nx raised power n minus 1. All right. So far, so good. Yes, no? So,
Yes.
okay, so from here, we got this part. Why? Because g dash x is 3x square. That means what? G dash x is what? G inverse of y.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And what
Yes,
is
sir.
what is value of x here? Y raised power 1 by 3. That means y raised power 1 by 3 whole square, right? So far, so good. Is it clear?
Yes.
So what you got? 3 times y raised power 2 by 3. Okay. So most of the people, they have selected this part. Okay, let's see. So this is okay. 3 y raised power 3 times y raised power 2 by 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So denominator is okay. If you take modulus, absolute value of this, you will get again this value, right? This is 3y2 cube. Okay. Now, okay, why is that so? You will get the same value because what is the support of x here? What will be the support of y? Sorry, not x.
0 to 1.
Again, 0 to 1, right? Okay. Is this clear, right? Are you getting? We are just going step by step.
Yes.
Okay. So denominator we got. What is the numerator? Fx of g inverse y. So fx of g inverse of y. And from the question, what is fx of x? 3x square, right? So what we have to do? We have to substitute the value of x. And what is the value of x? Y raised power 1 by 3. So it will be 3 y raised power 1 by 3 whole square, which is 3y 2 by 3. And theorem says fy of y will be this part divided by this part. So fy of y will be 1 upon modulus of g dash g inverse y into fx of g inverse y, and it's 3y raised to power 2 by 3, and 3 times y raised to power 2 by 3, it will get cancelled out, you will get 1. So fy of y is 1 for the support 0 to 1 and 0 to 0. Okay, so option B is correct. Is this clear? So you got the idea, right? And also, did you get from where this y support of y or range of y you got?
Yes,
So
sir.
x is what? Support of x is 0 to 1. All right. So if you substitute here, you will get 0 to 1, right? Okay. Is this
Yes, sir.
clear to everyone? You got the idea?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
Okay, so you have to just go step by step. Okay, so you can see this kind of thing. Okay, so this is the solution which we have discussed actually. Yeah, so fy of y is 0, sorry 1, 0 to when y is in between 0 to 1, and it will take value 0 otherwise. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, could you show your solution PDF? That.
Which written by me or
Yeah, written by you.
okay? Is there any doubt?
No, I wanted to see the denominator part once.
Now is it clear?
No, not this one. Could you scroll up? Up, yeah. Wait.
This one.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
one.
Do you want to me solve any other question or?
No, actually, I was a bit confused in the denominator one.
Okay. Okay.
Even
That
I
this.
there, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to solve me any other question so that you can get idea, or is it this?
No. I'll solve by myself. I'll get the idea.
Okay. Is this clear to everyone? Right.
Yeah.
We can move to the next question.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah. Please.
When you solved the denominator, you used g dash of g inverse. What was that formula?
Y. G inverse Y.
Yeah. So what I did is g dash of y raised to 1 by 3. I didn't
G
use the
dash.
formula 3.
Okay.
Get a slightly different answer. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
try.
Yeah. Just try once. Thing is that you basically you have to go with the, if that is you, if you have monotonic function, right, then go with the theorem directly. Okay, let me give you one more question which is not in slide. Maybe that will give you clear idea again. So let me write that question here. Okay, suppose I'm saying just for simple, let's say x follows exponential with parameter lambda. Okay, and then you have to find the PDF of x square. Okay, now tell me, is this is monotonic function because x follows exponential lambda means what will be PDF? It will be lambda e raised to power minus lambda, and support of will be x is
0
greater,
to infinity. Yeah.
right? And otherwise, so if what will the x square graph will be something like
It is
this,
monotonic.
correct? For x greater than 0, right? Correct? Yes, no?
Yeah.
So if
Yes.
this is the case, I can apply the theorem directly, right? So what theorem says? So fy of y will be 1 upon modulus of g dash g inverse of y into fx of g inverse of y. So very simple thing. What, from where you will get g inverse y? Basically, y is what? G of x, right? So x will be g inverse of y directly, right? So you can keep this in your mind. So let me show you. So what is y equal to x square? This is g of x, right? So what will be, okay, tell me what will be x here? Y, I mean y raised to power 1 by 2, right? And what is x? X means what? G inverse y you got? This means I can write g inverse y is y raised to power 1 by 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Now, what is the next? You have to take the derivative of this part. All right? Basically, g dash of g inverse y. So you can do directly with the help of, what is your g of x? This is x square. What will be g dash x?
2x.
2x, right? Now I can simply substitute the values of x. So g dash x means what? G inverse y. And what is the value of x here? 2 root y. Is this clear?
Yeah. Now I got it.
You are getting, right? So
Yeah.
we got the numerator part, denominator part, right? Okay. What will be the numerator? Fx of g inverse of y. And you know what is the, basically, let's try to see what is fx of x? Lambda e raised to power, lambda times e raised to power minus lambda x, right? So fx of g inverse y means lambda e raised to power minus lambda. I have to substitute the value of x, right? So what is the value of x? This part?
Y to the power.
Root y.
Yeah. Root.
Okay, so basically what you have to do, this divided by this. So it will be lambda e raised to power minus lambda square root of y divided by 2 root of y. This will be the PDF of your y, what will be the support? Support will be, it will be greater than 0. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So let's see the next theorem, or else you can say it's a concept. If you have x be a continuous random variable with density f of x, then let's say you have a g, okay, which is a function from R to R. Then expected value of g of x, which is denoted as expectation of g of x, is given by this, right? Integration of minus infinity to infinity g of x, f of x of dx. I hope this is you are familiar with this. Okay. Thing is, the above integral should exist. Okay, means you should get some finite value. Okay, so this is right. So if you are discrete, okay, if x is discrete, then how will you find summation? Sorry, expectation. Summation over the range of x into px, right? Okay. If x is continuous, then expectation of x will be
Then we will go
integration
for integration. Yeah.
x square fx of x dx, right? Not x square x, right? With the support of x. If you have function of x, let's say x square, then what you will do? It will be replaced by fx square, right? I mean, sorry, x square times fx dx. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
similarly, expectation of g of x will be what? In general, g of x, fx of x dx. Okay, it should be exist. I mean, this integral should be exist, means it should be less than infinity. Okay, only then expectation is valid, you can say. Okay, is this clear? Basically, you have to do integration.
Yes.
Okay, that is okay. I hope for this you will get the correct answer. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes, and do let me know if you need extra time. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Could you please show that theorem part? The second
Expectation.
theorem.
Expectation.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, this is
Um,
the thing.
okay.
Okay. So g of x is nothing, just a function of x. It can be 2x, x plus 2, x cube, x square, anything. Okay. Then you have to just replace, you have to do integration over gx into PDF of your x dx.
Oh, yes, sir. Got it.
Got
Thank
it?
you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you show the choices?
It's choices. It's not choices. You have to enter the answer actually.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyone? Do you need extra time limit?
So
Yes.
just 1 more minute.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Done. In session, there are around 35 people. Only 26 have joined. Out of 26, only 15 are attending. Okay. So 2000, 2400. Some different answers are also there. Okay, let's try to solve this question. So you can see what is f of x. So it's given as, it's basically, what kind of distribution is there?
Uniform.
Uniform, right? Yeah, great. By the CDF and range you can identify, right? So question number 2 is says fx of x is nothing but 1 upon 20 for the support is 0 to 20 and it will take value 0 otherwise. So thing is you have to find the expected value of y. That means expected value of x cube. Okay. So that means I have to do integration from 0 to 20 x cube fx of x dx. Right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 0 to 20 x cube, what is the f of x? It's a 1 by 20 dx. So 1 by 20 I can take outside because it's a constant. All right. So what will the integration of x cube? What is the integration of x for n dx? It's nothing but x is for n plus 1 divided by n plus 1.
4 divided by 4.
Correct. So it would be x is for 4 divided by 4 and 0 to 20, right? Okay, give me 1 minute.
3 you will write now. 3.
Yeah, yeah. You are saying something?
Oh no, sir, I got it. I was doing differentiation, so it's correct.
I was a bit confused about the limits, sir.
Yeah. Sorry. Can you?
Yeah, I had a question about the limits. So when we
Yes.
take the limits, should we take the limits of x itself or should we take the limits of y? That
No, no. It's
question.
limit of x only, right? Because you are different. You have to do the integration for x, right?
Okay, okay.
Got
Okay,
it?
got it.
So
Yeah.
you can see the this part. So we have to do expectation of, we have to find g of x. So g of x is what? Nothing but function of x. We have to do integration g of x into fx of dx. We are not doing integration throughout d of gx, right? If this is the
Correct.
case, then your limit will get changed. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it will become 1 by 20. 4 I can take outside. So it will be 20 raised power 4. Okay. Minus 0 raised power 4. Yes or no? So it will be 20 raised
Yes,
power
sir.
4 divided by 20 into 4. So 120 will get cancelled out. So it will be 8,000 divided by 4, which is 2000. I think 2000 is the answer. This should be answer actually.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Yeah, so 2000 is the answer for this question. So I think some of you are thinking the slides questions are very easy as compared to assignments, right? Is that case? Okay, so next question is based on the, okay, that question is clear. We can move to next question.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
just one question in the previous question.
Yes.
Suppose it all depends on the type of function that is given in the
Correct,
question.
correct.
So suppose if it was a modulus function, then how are you going to proceed in this type of?
Okay, so modulus you can, okay, tell me, modulus is what? It can be x and minus x also.
Yes.
So you can go with both part, right?
So we'll have to add at the end both the
correct. Yeah. So see, for modulus of x, f of x, then first of all you can think over the support of x also. Whether support of x it would be positive or negative, something like that. Okay. Okay, we'll try to that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question is same. Approach should be same. You have to find the 2 times of expectation of x. So that means you need to find the expectation of expectation of x first, and then you have to multiply with 2. Okay, the same thing you have to do the basic integration. I'm going to give you some 3 minutes. Just solve it and let me know if you need extra time.
So for this g of x is same x cube.
No, there is no g of x. Just find e of x and multiply it by 2.
Okay.
Okay, anyone, do you need extra time limit?
No, sir.
Okay, so let's.
So could you extend the time just for 30 seconds?
Okay, all right, yeah. So, anyone? Do you need extra time limit or we can proceed?
Proceed.
1.225, lots of people have entered 2. Okay, let's see. See the okay. So here we have to simply find the expectation of x. Why? It's very related to the next question actually. So f of x is, I mean, this will help you. Answer of this question will help you. So it's 15x square plus 14 times of x divided by 12, right? And range is 0 to 1, and it will take value 0 otherwise. So we have to find the 2 times of expectation of x. So let's first find expectation of x. So that means I have to integrate over the support of x, which is 0 to 1, x into f(x) of x dx, right? So let me do, it will be 0 to 1 x times 15x square plus 14x divided by 12 dx. All right.
Yes.
So 1 by 12 we can take outside of the integration, right? So it will be 0 to 1. It will be x times 15x square plus 14 times of x dx. All right. So what I can write, 1 by 12, 0 to 1, 15x cube plus 14x dx.
Yeah.
14x square.
14x square, yeah.
Correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it will be okay. Can I write now 0 to 1, 15x cube dx plus 0 to 1, 14x square dx? Would you agree with me?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now it will be 1 upon 12. So it will be 15 into integration of x cube. It will be x raised power 4 divided by 4, 0 to 1 plus 14 into x cube divided by 3, 0 to 1. All right. So if you will substitute the upper limit, it will be 1 by 4 minus 0 plus 14 into 1 by cube minus 0 by 3, that is 0 only. So it will be 1 upon 12, 15 by 4 plus 14 by 3. Let me solve this. So 15 by 4.
101 by 144. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 0.07, sorry, 701.
Yeah.
Right? Is my calculation correct? Anyone can cross check? So what
Yeah.
is the 2 value of 2 times of expectation of x? That means 2 into 0.701, which is nothing but 1.402. Is this answer? Let me check.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1.402 is the correct answer. So this is clear, right? Or any doubt? Anyone? Any kind of?
Sir, in my device, there was no option to put the in decimals.
No, you can type the answer, right?
No, decimal point was not there.
No. So what I'm saying, if you have to type the answer, you can write 1.402, right?
There was no option to write point. That is what.
Using keyboard.
No, I'm doing it on my this mobile.
Okay, even in your phone you can do. Basically, okay. Are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
below corner, right side below corner? Some green face, enter answer, something like that.
Yes, sir. On my keyboard, so it was not there.
No okay.
Problem.
Okay. You can
I
try
got the
for the you can try for the next question. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got the answer.
You got the answer, right? You are
Yes,
then it's
yes.
fine. Yeah. So yeah, in this question, basically PDF is same. So thing is, you have to find the variance of y. So what is variance of y here? Y is nothing but 2 times of x, right? Okay. And expectation of 2 times of x you got in the last question only, correct? Okay, what will be the variance of y? I will give you one idea. So what is the variance of y? It will be expectation of y square minus expectation of y whole square. Okay. Okay, forget about this. Variance of y is what? Variance of 2 times of x. Yes or no? Variance of 2 times x, that means can I write 4 times of variance of x?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what will the variance of x? It's the expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square, right? And this part you have calculated in the last question only, right? Expectation of x is 0.701, right? Then what you have to do, you have to just calculate the expectation of x square. So what will be the expectation of x square? Anyone? What should I write here?
X square.
X square,
Square
fx of
fx of
x
x dx.
and support of x, right? Okay. Now, just solve this question, okay? I'm going to give you 3 minutes and let me know if you need extra time, okay? Anyone? Do you need extra time limit?
Yes, sir.
1 minute?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we'll see that question. Okay, do not worry. We'll see. Let me finish the questions of the slide first. Okay, so do you need extra time limit or should we proceed? Yes, no, anything, or
Sir, proceed.
okay, no problem. So
Yes.
we got yes. So Ramya, you are right. Actually, we have solution P recorded by the TA also. You can find on the portal. Okay, so you can see. You can go under here under below, there is one another unit called stage 2 AQPAGS solution recorded. So you can go with this. You can see week 5 practice assignment solution video is there. For week 6 and all will upload soon. So you can cross check with this, or else you can go with the PA solution PDF. Still you have doubt, do not worry, we'll try to discuss, or you can simply tag me on this course. I'm active there. Okay, so we have to solve this part. So what is the support of x? 0 to 1, right? X square. What is the PDF? 15x square plus 14 times of x divided by 12, right? I think, yeah, this is the correct. Now, 1 by 12 I can take outside. So it's 0 to 1. X square we can multiply, right? So it will be 15x4 plus 14 times of x cube dx. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the next thing? Okay, it will be 0 to 1. Okay, can I write this 0 to 1? 15x4 dx means plus
Yes, sir.
0 to 1 14 times x cube
Yes,
dx.
sir.
Okay, now it would be 1 by 12, 15 times x raised to power 5 divided by 5, right? 0 to 1 plus 14 into x raised to power 4 divided by 4, 0 to 1. Everyone is getting this part, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So it would be 1 by 12, 15 into 1 by 5 minus 0 plus 14 into 1 by 4 minus 0, right? So it will be
Yes,
1
sir.
by 12. It will be 15 divided by 5, that is 3, plus 14 divided by 4, which will be 7 by 2, right? That means 7 by 2 means 3.5.
3.5.
So it will be 6.5 divided by 12, which is nothing but
0.5416.
let's 0.542 for simplicity, right?
Yes, sir.
Now in the previous question we saw what is the expectation of x?
0.701.
0.701, 0.701, right? Now, and what will be the variance of x then? Expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. So it will be 0.542 minus 0.701 square. What will be the answer?
Some 0.05 or something, sir.
Okay, let's. Okay, then what will the variance of 2x? It was 4 times variance of x. So very simple thing, 4 times 0.051. If you multiply, it will be 4 into 1, and it's 4, 520. I mean 0.204, right? Okay, let me cross check. Yeah, so 0.204 is the correct answer. Okay, is this clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. Then next concept is, how many of you covered the last lecture? You can raise your hand or you can do any plus sign or anything, whatever.
Sir, I have a doubt in last question, sir.
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Sir, we have directly calculated that variance by equating it to the formula. But what I have done is I have found E of 2 of x, variance of 2 of x. By equating in the formula by writing as E of 2 of x the whole square minus E of 2 of x. So in that way, I'm getting a bit different answer. I'm getting 0.194.
Maybe see, you will get the same answer. Maybe you are doing some calculation mistake, or there might be slightly difference due to decimal points. Basically,
Yes, sir,
what you
that's
are
what I'm
doing, you
getting.
are doing this part, right? So it will be expectation of this
2 of
part
x whole square.
minus
Yes.
expectation of 2x whole square, right?
Whole
This is
square.
something you have
Yes.
calculated already, 1 point something in the last question. So what it will be, if you'll do, it will be 4x square,
Correct.
right? Now what it will be here?
Yes.
It will be 2 times of expectation of x whole square.
Correct.
Here I can take 4 outside.
Correct.
Now if you take 2 outside, it will be 2 square, right? It will be again 4
Yes.
times expectation of x square. I can take 4 common.
Yes.
What is this? Variance of x.
4 times variance of x, yes.
Right? Which is the same thing, okay? So you will get the same answer, maybe some slightly difference due to
Yeah,
decimal
there's a
point, or
difference
okay?
in some decimal
So
places.
either way is the correct. That's not a problem.
Oh.
Okay. So actually, one concept in the, I think in last lecture of week 5 is that conditional probability of discrete given continuous, basically. Okay. So here Bayes theorem is very important. Actually, it's this formula is kind of, you can say, based on Bayes rule. Okay. So what this theorem says, or what this concept says. So this concept is nothing but, suppose you have joint distribution of x and y, where x is discrete. So x belongs to T of x, means it's a discrete with probability mass functions on P of x. And you have been given the conditional probability for y given x equal to x. Okay, means then, okay, one more thing, something we have discussed in maybe in week 1 or week 2, I can't, maybe in week 1. So what is the conditional part? Conditional is nothing but this intersection divided by marginal, right? Okay, basically if we'll talk about in terms of probability, fx y given y, something like this, let's say x f of x, what it will be in the numerator, it will be fx y of x comma y divided by fy of y. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is this? This is joint probability divided by marginal. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So this is the conditional, right? So if suppose if conditional is given to me, marginal is given to me, I can find the joint or not. So joint will be what? Conditional into marginal. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now let me derive that formula only. Okay, then maybe that will give you the idea. How many of you actually I forgot, how many of you covered the lecture 5.3 and 4? You can simply raise your hand. One. Only one. 2, 3. Okay, some 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. Okay, great. Maybe it will be revision for you, or let's try to understand. It will be recap for you as well. Okay, so now we will try to apply this concept to find the joint distribution of a discrete and continuous. Suppose I'm saying I have a x as a discrete random variables. Okay, it can be y, you can take y as a discrete, anything, just try to understand. One is the discrete, one random variable. If this is discrete, suppose with some range T of x, it can be anything, and suppose probability mass function PMF is Px of x. Okay, now suppose I'm saying for each x belongs to Tx, means, okay, I will explain you. Suppose I have a continuous random variable, okay, y given x. Okay, what I mean, suppose I'm saying x follows, x is from, let's say, discrete uniform, let's say, with the, you can say, with value 1 or 2, something like that. Okay, so this means for each value of x, means for x equal to 1, y given x equal to 1, it follows some continuous distribution. Okay, y given x equal to 2, it will follow the continuous distribution. Are you getting my point? What is the meaning of this? Yes, no? Means for each value of x, we have a continuous random variable y given x equal to x. All right? Yes, no, anything? Are you getting what I'm trying to say, right? So thing is that if you have to find the marginal of y, okay, marginal density of y, okay, then how will you proceed? Okay, then what will be the marginal density of y actually? If I want to find the marginal density of y,
Integration.
no. So marginal density
Summation
of
of
y
all the
means
values.
we have to
Summation of all the
sum,
values.
yes, right? If you want to find the marginal, that means what? We have to difference. Sorry, you have to do the summation throughout the range of x, right?
X, yeah, all
Now,
values of x.
Correct. Then what will be the inside thing? Means it will be px of x into f y given x equal to x of y. Yes or no? So basically this is probability x equal to x, and this is density of y given x equal to x. Okay. So one more thing, you can think like this. This is a law of total probability. Are you getting? So what is the law of total probability? Says, suppose I have something, okay, you can think like this. Suppose this is B1 and suppose this is B2, and you have any event A here. Okay, then what will be the probability of A? Tell me. It will be probability of A intersection B1 or probability of A intersection B2, right? This intersection part, what can I write? Probability of B1 into probability of A given B1 or not, plus probability of B2 into probability of A given B2. Everyone is getting this part?
I did not get that A intersection B1 part.
See, when this A will occur, if A intersection B1, this part, or
yes.
this part, right?
Yeah, got it.
Only then your A will occur, right? So if you want to find the green part means what? I can say first what is the probability of B1 into probability, given that B1 has already occurred, means in B1, given that in B1 what is the probability of A, right? Plus what is the probability of B into B in B2, what is the probability of A? Is this clear?
Yeah, got
right?
it.
Right? This is the law of total probability.
Yes.
Yes or no? In similar way, you can think about this part or not. This is conditional. This is conditional. This is your x. This is your x. Are you getting?
Sir, could you take an example with some simple like numerical values?
We'll come to that. First of all, tell me this with whether this formula is clear or not, whether from where we are getting. Right. So you can think like this. Your x is what? Let's say it's a discrete uniform 1 and 2, right? So you can think like this. So this is x equal to 1 and this is x equal to 2. This is something y. Are you getting?
Yes.
Okay. So if you will expand this formula, suppose x is taking only 2 values, then what will be fy of y here? If you take, suppose x is taking only 2 values, this means px of x1 into f y given x equal to x1 at y plus px of x2 into f y given x equal to x2, y or not? Is this okay? So you can think, see here, I'm just assuming here x is taking only 2 discrete value, let's say uniform or something like this. Okay. Now, is this formula clear?
Yeah, the formula is clear.
Okay, great. If this is okay, then suppose I'm interested in calculate. Okay, if this is the case with the law of total probability, if I want to find the probability that B1 given A, then how will you proceed? That means probability of A intersection B1 divided by probability of A. right? And what will be the numerator part? Probability of A given B1, A intersection B1, probability of B1 into probability of A given B1 divided by probability of A or not?
Yes.
And what is the probability of A here? Tell me, from the law of total probability, summation of these two means basically I can write summation of I, probability of Bi into probability of A given Bi. Yes or no? Is this part clear? This is the base theorem, right? You can recall from stats 1 or something else. Are you getting, everyone is getting this point? Yes, no, any
Yes, sir.
right? This base theorem is clear, right? In a similar way, if suppose I'm saying, right, suppose this x b1 is what? X taking x1, b2 is what? X taking x2. Okay, suppose question is what is the probability that x will be x given that y equal to y naught. Okay, then this means it will be, by this formula, it will be px of x into fy given that x y naught divide by, in the denominator it will be fy of y naught.
Yes.
Right? So this is nothing but conditional of discrete given that continuous random variable. Okay, so you can do, there is one simplification you can do here. Probability that x equal to x given y equal to y naught into fy y naught equal to px of x fy given x equal to x naught y. Okay, this is just a basic simplification here. So you got this formula, yes or no? From where yes, no? So you have to think, right? You have to identify which one is discrete, which one is the continuous, and you can apply the concept. One more thing, there are lots of people who has doubt, is it okay if I can write fy of 2? Okay, tell me what will be the value of this? Suppose I have y as a continuous random variable and I'm writing fy of y, some PDF. Can I write fy of 2 or will it be 0?
0, I guess.
Yeah, continuous.
Yeah.
No, what will it be 0 or what?
Yeah, fy of any value will be 0 unless it says
No.
that it is around.
1 second, it's not 0. Let me differentiate the thing. Actually, there are lots of people who are doubt, because if you are writing fy of y naught, then according to you it should be 0, and if something divided by 0 it should be infinity, right? That's not case. Actually, forget about that.
No, the
So
convention is that it should be around.
Yes, conventionally, yeah. So fy of y, it represents the density, right? Okay, if I'm writing probability that y is equal to, let's say, some 2, this means I have to find the value 2 to 2. Are you getting? I have to integrate this fy of y dy, then it will be 0. Basically, suppose fy of y something like this. Okay, this is fy of y in a PDF, right? I can find fy of 2, that will be something like this, some slight change or something like that, right? This is the density. Okay, but this is not a probability at a single point, because if you want to find y, what will be the probability y equal to 2, then it will be 0. Are you getting the difference between this part and this part? This means you have to integrate from 2 to 2. Yes, no?
No, exactly, I'm not getting your
See,
point.
sometimes what people think, if I'm writing fy of 2, this will be 0. No, this is not the case. Fy of 2, this represents the density, right? Whatever the density function. Okay, let me write. Suppose I'm saying fy of y is, let's say, some function is there. Let's say lambda e raised to power minus lambda y, for example, right? If I will write fy of 2, I can write as a e lambda e raised to power minus 2 lambda. Okay, I can write this case. Okay, because it gives the density for that random variable y. This small y is just one of the value of your random variable y. Okay.
Okay.
Here you are writing y is greater or equal to 0. So this small y is one of the value for your random variable y. But if you are writing probability y is equal to 3, that means you are going to find out the what is the probability that y will take value 3. This means you have to integrate from 3 to 3 only, right? I mean, this is the idea behind it. Then if you solve this, you will get the 0. Are you getting? F of 3 minus fy of 3. Okay?
Yes.
So these two are different. Okay. So this theorem is okay. You got that from where we got this formula?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if this is okay, then let's try to solve the next question. Actually, which is based on that question only. So question says a person randomly chooses a battery from a store which has 30 batteries of type A and 70 batteries of type B. Okay. So here, what is the case? Okay, let's understand the next question, another part, then we'll try to. So battery life of type A and battery type B, batteries are exponentially distributed with average life of 3 years and 7 years respectively. If the chosen battery lasts for 5 years, what is the probability that the battery is of type A? Okay, so what you can do, basically, you can think like this. So X is taking only 2 values, right? You can define X will take value 1 if the battery is of type A, X will take value 0 if battery is of type B. I can define like this or not? Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Or else, right? Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So X, yeah, see. If you see the question is what? A person randomly chooses a battery. There is only 2 types of battery, right? 30 batteries of type A and 70 batteries of type B, correct? So X can take, I can define my random variable X. In this kind of question, you have to model the things. You can define X will take value 1 if battery is of type A, correct? You can define 0 if battery is of type B. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
You can go in reverse order also. That's not a problem. So that means what? And you can see, okay, what will the probability that X equal to 1 from the question?
30 upon 1.
30 upon 100, right? See, 30 batteries are of type A and 70 batteries are of type B.
Yeah, 30 out of total batteries.
30 out of total. So this 3 by 10 will be probability, right? And probability X will be of type B, 0, 70 by 100, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, okay, what is the next interesting part here? So I'm just not solving, I'm just giving giving idea. So what is the next line? You have to think a bit here. So battery life of type A and type B batteries are exponentially distributed with average life of 3 years. So what is this? We have been given battery life of type A follows exponential distribution with 3 years, right? With average. So that means what? It is given that X is 1, right?
It is exponential of
This conditional property follow exponential with 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
Huh?
Right?
No, I got confused.
No,
with this.
it is 3, no, sir.
No,
Is
no,
it 3 or 1 by 3?
with average like 3.
Correct.
In case of exponential distribution, expectation is 1 by lambda. So lambda will be, this is 3. So lambda will be 1 by 3. Okay?
Could you comment that again? Like how y given X equal to 1?
Okay, what question says? Battery life of type A. Okay, let me write the statement itself. Battery life of type A follows exponential with average life of 3 years. Okay, so what is the condition? So this, okay, it's not say simply life of battery, right? It says battery life of type A. So when you will say your type A is there, then X will take 1. This is given, right? Now
Yes.
y given X equal to 1, this is follow exponential. All right, with parameter some lambda. Since average life is 3 years, and we know average in case of exponential is 1 by lambda. So 1 by lambda is 3. So lambda will be 1 by 3.
Yeah, like whatever the battery is, it is from type A only. So given.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, if you see the next line, type B batteries are exponentially distributed with average life of 7 years. Okay. So battery, it is given, right? Battery life of type A. So it will be battery life of type B follows exponential with parameter 7 years, right? On an average 7 years. So whatever is the lambda, it will be 1 by 7, right? So I can say when I'm saying it's a batteries of type B, when x is taking value 0, it will be y given x equal to 0, it will follow exponential 1 by 7. Is this clear?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Now just apply this formula. Okay. You have been given the conditional property. You have been given this p of x. You have to find the fy of y naught. Okay. So I'm going to give you some 3 minutes. If you need, feel free to ask for extra time limit. Okay.
So lasting for 5 years, does it mean the battery died on the fifth year, or it lasted at least 5 years?
No. So last for 5 years means you have to take y equal to 5.
Equal to, okay.
Yeah.
So
So it will be fy of 5 basically. Okay.
Could you show that conditional formula page once?
This one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. 3 minutes more. Okay, anyone? Do you need extra time?
Yeah, sir. Still taking time and still doing, sir.
Sorry?
Yeah, still taking time and still doing, sir.
Okay, okay. So 3 more minutes will be enough?
Yeah, I think should be.
Okay,
Otherwise, we
okay.
can discuss. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let me give you 3 more minutes, then we'll discuss this solution. Okay, so I can see some options you have already selected. Okay, how many of you were able to do?
Yes, sir. It was easier to
Yes.
solve.
Okay, let's try to solve the question. If you see the question, okay, so what last part says? See, remaining the previous 4 lines we have discussed what is the meaning of those statements. So last part says if the chosen battery lasts for 5 years, what is the probability that battery is of type A? So what do you mean by batteries of type A? Basically, it is asking f x given y equal to 5, 1, yes or no? Or you can write as a what is the probability that x equal to 1 given that y is equal to 5? Yes or no?
Yes.
So this
Sir,
means
0
what?
na?
No, why?
Sir, A is 30 by 100 wala part na?
Yeah, so age 1, right? Age 1. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So this means what? In the numerator, it's a px of x into f y given x equal to 1 at 5. Yes or no? Divide by Fy of 5. So far so good. Is this okay? These two things.
Yeah, correct, sir. Sir, here should it be px of x or px of 1, sir?
Oh yeah, correct. Px of n. Yeah, thanks for correct. Okay. So in the denominator part Fy of 5 means what? We can go with this part, right? This law of total probability, right?
A marginal, yeah.
Basically, Fy of 5, this means this part, right? Basically, what you have to do, Fy of 5, and you have to add these two. Yes or no?
Yes.
So basically, if you see the marginal of y, Fy of y, it was summation of x belongs Tx, Px of x into Fy given x equal to x at y, right? And here I have to find Fy of 5 equal to, and we know x take only two values, right? So it will be Px of 1 into Fy given x equal to 1 at 5 plus Px of 0 into Fy given x equal to 0 at 5.
5.
Correct? So far so good. Now, what is the Px of 1? It's a 3/10 probability when batteries of type A. And we know what is this part, y given x equal to 1. This follows exponential 1/3, right? This means lambda means 1/3 into e raised power 1/3, right? Into y. So, all right, are you getting?
Yes.
Correct. So instead of y, we will be having 1/3 into e raised power minus y by e. So instead of y, it will be 5/3. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Plus 7/10 for this probability into what is this? It will be 7. Sorry, what was that? 1/7, right? It will be 1/7 into e raised power minus y/7. Okay, that is the PDF of exponential, right? Lambda into e raised power minus lambda x, right? So it will be 1/7 into e raised power minus 5/7. So this is the denominator part, Fy of 5. Numerator part, Px of 1, that is 3/10 into this part will be 1/3 e raised power minus 5/3 divided by the whole thing, right? So 3/10 into 1/3 e raised power minus 5/3 plus 7/10 into 1/7 into e raised power minus 5/7. So if we will solve this, so we can see clearly from here, something will get cancelled out, right? So it will be 3 will get cancelled out, 3 will get cancelled out, 7 will get cancelled out. Okay, so we'll get 1/10 e raised power minus 5/3 divided by 1/10 e raised power minus 5/3 plus 1/10 e raised power minus 5/7. So we can see 1/10 again will get cancelled out. We will be having e raised power minus 5/3 divided by e raised power minus 5/3 plus e raised power minus 5/7. So e raised power minus 5/3 I can take common, right? Basically. So what
Yes,
you will be
sir.
having? So it will be 1 upon, okay, e raised power minus 5/3, e raised power minus 5/3. It will be 1 plus e raised power minus 5/7 divided by what? 3/5.
3/5.
3 by
3/5. It should be -5, right?
Minus 1. 3/5.
is this correct?
Yes.
No. It's not
Sir, why
into.
did you do that?
It's not into, right? It's not into.
Correct, sir.
Plus
It is correct.
No. It will be basically you are taking common means you are dividing with minus 5/3, right?
plus it will be plus, yeah.
So 1 divided by 1 plus e raised power minus 5/7. It will be plus 5/3. Correct? So 1 upon if I will solve this, 5 by 3 minus 5 by 7, it will be 35 minus 15 divided by 21. So it will be 20 divided by 21. So 1 plus e raised power 20 divided by 21. Is this answer?
Yes.
Yeah. So D is the answer. So how many of you? So only 3 people selected D. You can see D is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah. So D is the correct answer. So that's all about questions from slides. Okay. One final thing. You got the idea, right? This part, this conditional,
So
or
there
do
is
you?
a doubt in that conditional thing, sir. How did you
Yes.
get that?
Which part?
Sir, the conditional part, sir.
This one?
No, sir. Sir, below in the solution, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. When you say e to the power minus 5 by 7, how did we get that, sir? 1 by 7 e raised to
Yeah,
power
1
minus.
second. If what is y given x equal to 0, this follows exponential
Sir, that
1.
is given, yes.
That is given,
Yes.
right? So this will be 1 by
Yes.
7 e raised to power minus y by 7, right? This is
Sir,
the
I'm not getting this part only.
so this is the
How did
PDF
we
of
arrive to
exponential
this?
distribution, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
If I'm saying x follows exponential lambda, that means what? PDF will be what? Lambda e raised to power minus lambda
e raised
x.
to power minus lambda.
What is
Yes,
lambda? 1 by 7 e raised to power 1 by 7, and instead of x I have y. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. So how many of you
Yes,
understood this problem exactly? You got the whole thing? If not, I will take 1 or 2 questions from activity and we can discuss the similar problem so that it will be clear to you. Do you want to solve, or is it okay to all of you?
Better to solve.
sir, please solve, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take, because it's a bit confusing, that's why I'm taking some examples. Okay, let's try to solve the very first example. Okay, then we'll see whether answer is coming or not. Okay, so what first example says here, x is your discrete, right? X follows uniform 1 2 3. Okay, you can see conditional is clearly given to us, right? When y given x equal to 1, it's exponential 1. Y given x equal to 2, it's exponential 2. Y given x equal to 3 is exponential 3. We have to find the distribution of y only, right? We are not finding their conditional part. Are you getting? Right? Here we are not interested in the conditional one. We are interested only in the marginal of y. Are you getting what is the question? See,
Yes.
Question says x follows uniform 1, 2, and 3. Right? What are the things given? Y given x equal to 1. Y given x equal to 1 is what? Exponential with parameter 1. So what will be the PDF for this? Lambda into e raised power minus lambda x. So it will be 1 into e raised power minus 1. I mean minus y only. Yes? No?
Yes,
No,
sir.
Right?
Yes.
Now, next part is y given x equal to 2 exponential 2. Okay. So y given x equal to 2 follows exponential with parameter 2. That means, okay, so this is exponential 2. Then what I can write? Lambda.
2 into e to the power of minus 2 lambda y.
2y, right? Instead of lambda, I have 2. Y given x equal to 3 is exponential with 3. This means, what will the PDF? 3 into e raised power minus 3y. So far, so good? Right? So question is...
sorry to interrupt. Could you please explain like the very first part? I lost connection.
This part, this is very similar, right? See, what is the PDF of exponential distribution with parameter lambda? X into e raised power, lambda into e raised power minus lambda x, right?
Oh yeah.
So the same thing, instead of lambda, I have 1. 1 into e raised power minus 1 into y.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct? Similarly, 2 into e raised power minus 2 into y. Understood? So question is, what is the fy of y, right? So you can think like this. See, I took the example of law of total probability. You can relate with this. So here, what is this? Let's say this is x equal to 1, x equal to 2. This is x equal to 3. Yes or no? Right? There is another some distribution. Let's say this is fy of y. Some y is there, right? So what will be the fy of y? This means what? I can write when probability x equal to 1 into f of y given x equal to 1 at y. Okay, this is the case when y will be there, right? Or probability that x equal to 2 into f y given x equal to 2 at y, or probability x equal to 3 into f y given x equal to 3 at y, or not.
Yeah, yes.
Right? This is a simple law of total probability. You can relate with E1, E2, E3, and there is another event A. What is the probability of occurring event A? All right. Is this clear?
Yeah. Yes, clear.
Everyone is getting this part, right? From where this formula is coming? Correct? Yes, no. If you are not getting, we'll do let me know.
The
Right? We'll
way
try.
we previously did.
Correct, correct. So what is the probability of x equal to 1? Tell me.
1 by 3.
1 by 3, right? Because it's uniform. So it will be 1 by 3. And what is the PDF of this part? E raised power minus y only, right? This part.
Yes.
Correct? Now, plus 1 by 3 into, what is the PDF of this? For this is 2 into e raised power minus 2y plus 1 by 3 into 3 into e raised power minus 3y. So it's a very simple thing. So 1 by 3 is for this part. 1 by 3 is for this probability x equal to 2. 1 by 3 is for probability x equal to 1. So 1 by 3 I can take common. It will be e raised power minus y plus 2 into e raised power minus 2y plus 3 into e raised power minus 3y. Is there any option? I think option D. So option D should be correct. Yeah. So option D is the correct answer. Is this clear?
Yes, correct.
Right. Yes. You are getting how we are solving this kind of questions, right? So
yes.
Okay. So similarly, you can do the second one. Second one, do you want to solve it? Today we solve?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's try to solve. We will verify whether these two options are correct or not. Okay, FY2 of. Okay, so what is X is saying here? X is binomial 2, 1 by 2, right? So this is question number 2. X follows binomial 2, half. This is discrete one. What is the y given x equal to 1? X equal to 0. Normal 0, 1. Okay, so this is given to us. Y given x equal to 0 is follows normal 0, 1. Then what will be the PDF here? 1 upon
1 by 2 pi, 1 by square root of 2 pi.
E raised power minus 1 by 2
x square.
Y square, right? Not x.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Correct. Now, this is the case. Y given x equal to 1 follows normal 1, 4. Okay. This means PDF will be 1 upon under root 2 pi sigma. What is the sigma here? 2. Right? Everyone is getting this part, right? PDF of normal distribution I'm doing.
Actually, I'm not getting that under root of 2 by that.
See, what is the PDF of normal distribution? 1 upon under root 2 pi sigma, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot that formula. That's sorry.
Yeah. So it will be e raised to power minus 1 by 2. Okay. Y minus, what is the mean here? Divide by, I mean, it will be basically this whole square divided by 4, right?
Yes, sigma square.
Yeah, so it will be basically 4 into 4. Correct?
Correct.
Now, next is y given x equal to 3. What is that?
Hello.
Yeah, what is the, it's a normal 2, 9, right? So normal 2, 9. Then what will the PDF? 1 upon under root 2 pi into 3 e raised to power minus 1 by 2 y minus 2 square divided by 9. Correct? So question is, we have to choose the correct option. So F, whether this one is correct. Okay, let's try to find out the marginal first. Okay, so what will the marginal? We know Fy of y. Okay, Fy of y, how will you find? Summation of x belongs to Tx. Okay, Px of x into Fy given x equal to x at y. Yes or no? This is something which is the formula, right? So Fy of 2 will be what? Summation of x belongs to Tx for all, PMF of x into Fy given x equal to x at 2. Yes or no?
Correct.
Correct. So what is the possible values x is taking? 0, 1 and 2, right? So first of all, it will be probability that x equal to, it will be probability x equal to 0 into Fy given x equal to 0 at 2 plus probability x equal to 1 into Fy given x equal to 1 at 2 plus probability x equal to 2 Fy given x equal to 2 at 2. Is this clear? So we have to do for all possible values of x. Yes or no? Are you getting? See, you can simply acknowledge the things, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is the probability x equal to 0? How will you calculate probability x equal to 0? Tell me.
X is 0. I think it's given, sir. At the
It is given binomial.
binomial.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking what will the x equal
X
to
is
0?
0.
1 by 2.
No, why 1 by 2?
Yeah, n is 2, no, sir.
Correct.
2 C 0.
0, 1, 2.
See, what is the PMF of binomial? N choose x, p raised power x, 1 minus p raised power n minus x, right? So for,
Yes.
and it follows, this is for binomial n comma x. So here, it will be 2c0, 1 by 2 raised power 2 into, correct? This is for probability x equal to 0. So you have to find the PMF. See, initially for uniform, in the previous question, we wrote 1 by 3 directly. But here x follows binomial, right? And what is the PMF of binomial? Okay, tell me in general, it will be 2cx half raised power x half raised power 2 minus x.
Minus x.
Basically, 2cx half raised power 2. Correct? Because if this power will be added, you will get half raised power 2. Yes or no?
Correct, sir.
Correct. So here I can write half raised power 2. What is the PDF for this? It's nothing but this part only. Correct? So it will be, you have to just substitute the values 1 upon root 2 pi into 1 e raised power minus 1 by 2 y square. Yes.
Y square, that is in place of y, 2 we can substitute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, correct. So y is 2. So it will be 4 by 2. That is e raised power minus 2. Right? Let me write e raised power minus 4 by 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. So, okay, let's write the formulas only, and at the end we will substitute. Okay, that will be clear. So what about probability x equal to 1? It will be 2c1 half raised power 2, and for this part 1 upon under root 2 pi into 2 e raised power minus 1 by 2 y minus 1 whole square divided by, it's a 4. Correct? Plus this part probability x equal to 2, it will be 2c2 1 by 2 raised power 2 into this part Fy given x equal to 2. We know Fy given not 2, it's 3. Oh, sorry, it's a 2. No one corrected. So y given x equal to 2 will be 1 upon under root 2 pi into 3 e raised power minus 1 by 2 y minus 3 whole square divided by 9. Correct? So far so good? Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So you can see what is common. 1 by 2 square into 1 upon root 2 pi is common, right? So 2C0 is what?
2C0 is 1.
1. And we have e raised power minus y square by 2. 2C2 is again 2. It will be 1 by, okay, so this 2 divided by 2, right? This part, this 2. 1 upon root 2 pi, and this part is outside of this thing, right? So it will be e raised power minus y minus 1 whole square divided by 8, correct? Plus 2C2 is again 1, and this part we have taken already as a common. It will be 1 by 3 e raised power minus y minus 3 whole square divided by 18. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Correct. And at the end, we had to substitute the y as a 2. So it will be 1 upon 4 square root of 2 pi. If you substitute y as a 2, it will be minus 4 divided by 2, again minus 2, plus if you substitute 2, 2 minus 1 whole square 1, it will be e raised power minus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 3. So substitute 2, again 2 minus 3 square 1 minus 1 by 18. Okay, is this correct? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see whether is there any option or not. E raised power minus 2, e raised power minus 1 by 8, 1 by 3. Is there any mistake we did? Last is only 1 by 3.
So last 1 by 3 e power minus 1 y minus 2 the whole square by 18.
5 minus 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, correct. Sorry. Yeah. I took 3. Yeah, so correct. Thanks. So it will be y minus 2, and if you substitute 2, so it will be 0, and something power 0 means
1 by 3.
Yeah, something. Yeah, this is the correct answer. Okay, so we can see this is the Fy of 2 is the correct. You got the idea? So next is this. Okay, one option is incorrect, which is third. And we have to check with the probability y given x equal to 2, whether this is the correct or whether this one is the correct. Let's see. Probability, this conditional part, let's try to understand. So f, what we have to calculate? F y given x equal to 2 at 2, right? This is something we have to calculate. Okay. But can you tell me before this, what should we do? Or should we go with this? See, what will be this formula?
It is f of y.
See, f of, basically, okay, let me write. So can I write f of, basically this means probability y equal to 2 given that x equal to 2, right? So it will be f of x given y equal to 2, right? At 2 into f x of x divided by, this means let's say p of x, and divide by px of x, that means 2. Yes or no? Are you getting? This is in reverse, not in the original form. Are you getting this part? No? Yes?
Just a minute, sir. We're trying to just think and digest.
See, what was the case? In the original form is what? If probability x equal to x, given that y equal to y naught, I would write as a px of x naught, px of x, f y given x equal to x at y naught divided by f of y naught, right?
Sir, numerator, is it correct? P of x of 2 shouldn't it be? This is wrong. Wrong.
Okay, one more thing. Let's try to do. This is the original. This is the last one. This is the original formula, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Correct. So what they have been asked, rather than this, they have asked this part in the question. Yes or no?
Yeah.
To calculate this part, what we will do, it's a very basic thing. I can multiply with this part, so it will be probability x equal to x, given that y equal to y naught, into fy of y naught. This will be equal to px of x into fy given x equal to x y naught. Right? I just simply multiplied to the left hand side. Right? If I want to calculate, can I write probability x equal to x, given that y equal to y naught, into fy of y naught, divide by px of x equal to fy given x equal to x y naught. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I think you are correct. This will be fy.
Y.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So this will be fy of 2. Correct? I just wrote randomly. So now you got the idea, right? Here they have changed a bit. So they have been asked this part rather than this part. Clear? And from the question, we have been given fy of 2, means we have calculated this is what fy of 2, right? So what you have to do, it will take a bit time. Basically, you have to calculate this part first. And this is something we have been already given, p of x of f, and we have to calculate this. Okay? Are you getting? So what you have to do, we have to calculate this part. This part means this red one first. You can calculate this red one and substitute the value. So how will you go for the red one? Probability of x equal to x, y equal to y naught. So this is very basic thing. In the question, we have been given, basically we have to apply this formula. This one. No, one second. We have been given this part, correct? We can calculate this part. Okay, what about this part? How will you proceed for this? Tell me. How will you go for the first part? Once again, let me think a bit actually. No. Oh, one second. It's directly, right? We can calculate this part, right? Anyone? See. Style. No. So if you see, what is this part? F. This is given to us, right? Yes or no? Am I audible? Yes. See, you can see in the question itself, y given x equal to 2 is given to us, right? It follows normal, not 0, normal 2 comma 9, right? Actually, I got confused. To 2 comma 9. What will the PDF in this case? 1 upon square root of 2 pi 3 e raised power minus 1 by 2 y minus 2 whole square divided by 9. Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
And what is this part? This means fy given x equal to 2. You have this part, right? 1 upon 3 root 2 pi e raised power minus 1 by 18 y minus 2 square, right? I got confused actually. So in the option, it has been given y given x equal to 2 add 2. If you see the option, y given x equal to 2 add 2. So it will be 1 upon 3 root 2 pi e raised power minus 1 by 18, 2 minus 2 square. This will be 0 and something raised power 0 means 1. So it will be 1 upon 3 square root of 2 pi. Okay, so this is the answer. If you substitute 0, 1, so in case of 0, you can see in case of 0, 1, we are not getting, it should be e raised power minus 2. Okay, that means this option is incorrect actually. Understood? Yes, no? So this formula is helpful when this is given to you, means this you have calculated, and this part is it should be given to you in the question. Here I got confused because this is not given to us. If something you have to calculate this part, then this should given this part. I mean, all these other quantities should be given to us. Okay, all right, clear?
While solving these type of questions, the only thing happens is so much information is given, it becomes so confusing. We have to substitute what to find.
Yeah. So actually, you should be, basic thing is you should be clear with the concept. I mean, what is the meaning of all other notations actually? Okay, so once you will get what is the meaning of p of x, f of y given x equal to x naught at y, particular y or y naught, something like that, it will be clear. Okay, by the way, these two examples were helpful, or
Yeah, those activity questions help, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I think, do you have any other session at 8?
Math sessions.
Math session started, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have anything else, or we can wind up? If you are okay, or if you want to try, then try some more questions. If still you are getting any confusion or any doubt, just you can post on Discord. Also, you can tag to me. I will be available there. Okay, so that is okay, right? You got some sort of idea. Just try to solve some more questions and let me know if you still any doubt. Okay, I hope this questions were helpful. Some sort of try to solve more questions, right? If you solve activity, I think that will be more than enough. If still you have any doubt and all, just tag to me. I will solve the question. I will upload there. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, thanks
Thank you,
all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good
Thank you,
night.
sir.
Bye. Bye.